just load us in. Hit the go live button. And we're back. We are, yeah, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. We're back in Final Fantasy 16 with a new mission. I think we got to build an airship. BRB, I like the first thing you do. Did you miss stream? No, Spork, I'm here. I'm here. We're doing this right now. We're playing Final Fantasy 16. Today happens to be the day that there is the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth State of Play. So we'll be taking a look at that later. So this will be a bit of a shorter Final Fantasy 16 section. I think about, what, less than 3 hours at this point. So, but we're going to go get these parts for the airship. And we're going to make things happen. And I'm thinking now that we got the airship that this game's going to be going pretty quick now. Let's bring Gav. Gav's been trusty.
Gav, you're with me.
You keep missing Warframe. Well, you did miss Warframe. That's okay.
So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black.
They're on Earth.
Banks that you're after.
No, they're on the old Valis. It's all of us. It's all the time on the old Valis.
Down past Dalamil.
That's a Warframe reference.
I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
Ooh,
Right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supply.
Alright, Tan. See you in a bit.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Dope. Right then. Gathering the necessary materials, make for the river in the south of Velcroy, which means we can just go straight there, right? Awesome. We unlocked Earth and Fury last time as well, which is dope. I think I was getting pretty good at the combat in this. Not perfect, but I'm getting okay. I feel, but every time I play this, because it's like almost a week between times I play this, it's just difficult to remember what the controls are, especially when you're playing a bunch of other games at the same time. So what we might do is keep on keeping on with this.
Looks like I found the river.
More so in the schedule.
Where's Gav?
It's probably there already. Yeah. It's weird that you drive a chocobo in this like a car. That's very odd to me.
You deserve a rest.
There we go.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get.
Nice.
There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
This is just a 14 side quest. I love that. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, it's just a 14 side quest. It's fine. Say Racia, but I am on...
Run like the wind.
I'm on Chocobo and they aren't, I guess. Can I pick this up on my... I can't. That sucks.
Safe.
I just want to drive by pick up things. I guess because I have to interact with it.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Okay, where next? Oh, hello. It's just sparkly. I mean, you're not going to make a specific, you know, interactable object for one mission type. And using the particle system is probably the best idea. Where the hell is the rest of it? Further down the beach? I mean, that was taking us up. Oh no, there we go. Further down the beach. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing today? Oh, did I not switch over my category, by the way? I did not. Can somebody help me with that? And just change the title as well. I think Tyson's the only one who can. You'll update. Thank you, Jamie. Just a post Titanfall. Oh no, don't change the title. Actually, just change the category. There it is. All right.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Oh, I called them over. They're gonna be pissed at me. No, they're just gonna stand there. Okay, good. I had to grab that potion though. I got it. Nice. Yes. God, I'm so excited to see that state of play later. It's unbelievable. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time.
Straight
So,
home now.
I'm just excited. We get to like experience it all
You
together.
finished? How much did you get?
I got 5. Is that enough? There's 5 of it. Should be fine now, thank you.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
You assume for my caps it would be Zelda? I mean, Zelda used to be my favorite series of all time. But once I replayed Final Fantasy VII the last couple of years, I was like, no, this is my favorite. I love this so much. Zelda holds a very special place in my heart, but like Final Fantasy
Feels
VII,
like ages
not
since
Final
we had
Fantasy in
the chance to
general,
talk.
but
You
7
know, man to
just
man, like.
sweeps that out.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a lot of Zelda games I'd rather play than other
Back when
Final
you
Fantasy
first
games.
took Sid's name, we were talking all the time, working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain.
Carrying a
Hardly
lot
ever
of
see
weight.
you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
What do you prefer,
Because you keep sending me there.
Zelda or Yakuza?
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to.
Gav's actually a cool
For
guy,
you.
fighting for bearers even though he isn't one. Like a dragon, not even a contest? Really? Interesting. Sonic or Yakuza?
Right. That's enough
Also,
soppy shite for
Sonic or
one day.
Mario?
We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
That's
You
an
go
interesting
ahead.
question. Sonic or Mario games,
Been
chat?
trying to get some rest
If you had to get rid of
after
one.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
I'm wearing my Rebirth hoodie. Not hoodie, sorry, the sweater that they gave us at the Rebirth event. The press
Right.
event.
that. Ready to go home, boy?
Let's go! Oh. Deliver the Stardust. I like how this music just sounds like dun 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 dun. You choose Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. No, you
Let's
can't
hope this
choose
is all
that.
Blackthorn needs.
That's hard. Like the good Sonic games more, but there are far fewer of them. I mean, it has butt rock.
And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
Always. So there's new stuff I can buy here. Nothing better than what I've got, but still. Capped out on that. So what do they have? Apparently what we're rights. Sharp Fang, Silk Steel, Bloody Hide, Magic Ash. So you can just buy this stuff now. Great. Awesome.
Finished,
I've not really been paying attention to her, if I'm honest. Right, so we have the thing for the part for the
Got
ship.
everything you need.
Yeah.
You feel like you like more Mario spin-offs than Mario platformers?
Should be enough to be getting on with.
Hmm.
We should go out on maneuvers together.
Remember
more
when
often.
your bio was like your virtual
You've
girlfriend or
been
something like that?
sneaking around on your
Yeah, I
toilet all the
remember.
time.
I mean,
I'll
still
make a
kind of
start
true.
putting this
I'm
firm
still
on clinging
single.
together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
His eyes seem to be glazed over now for some reason. I'm not sure if it's like a graphical bug. Hi, Dukesaurus Rex. How are you doing?
Suppose we'd better be getting back
As soon
to
as you
work
said
too.
that, my voice got a little bit softer. I don't know if you realized that at the time. Hi. It's me. I'm Kathy. I've come home now. Right then.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Yep. Killed Hugo and cracked the crystal. Whoops. Wait, do I have anything else on my table of spoils? No, just those 3 things still. I wonder if I get more stuff. And there's the owl. Cute. What about this? Reading table? Missives? I have not been reading this whatsoever. I apologize for what happened to Rosalie if I feel I might have had had, not you, Gav and Torgal fought so fiercely once again. You were there when I needed you most. Seeing the city I once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. Just been ignoring all my messages. That's just a me thing. That's when I watched you like every day and your girlfriend at the same time didn't like it. We broke up pretty... Sacred! I mean, I joked about that at the time. I remember joking about that, being like, you better watch yourself, or something like that along those lines. Oh God, did I break you up from your girlfriend? Do I have that power? Jeez Louise. Damn. Was your girlfriend cis? I can officially say, and listen, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. That's obviously awful. And if she got jealous of you just watching a streamer, that's kind of weird to me. But at least now I could say she was intimidated. Now I could say that my cute ass is broken up. Broken up relationships. I am a home wrecker. Oh God. 10 out of 10. I would home wreck again. Oh, please somebody clip that whole interaction. I need to turn that into like... I need to turn that into a... I need to turn that into a short. God damn it, it's so funny. It's because I had you on my second monitor at all times, and when I would play games, she got jealous. Oh my God. The jealous bean. Well, that is unfortunate for her. Listen, if she's gonna get jealous of like you watching like somebody just play video games, and not even like a real person. I'm not a real person. Like what am I gonna do? Jump on a I'm assuming you're in the US, right? What am I gonna do? Jump on a flight, go to the US and steal you away from her? What the hell? That's super weird. Funny though. She didn't understand parasocial relationships, clearly. Jesus. Seeing the city I'd once come to know... Oh yeah, I already read that. But for the time looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories be waiting for us when this is all through. You should have? Oh my goodness. Alright, that's from Gav. Don't care about that. I think that was the same thing. It's Wade. The best character in the game. We love Wade. That's from Otto. I'm not reading those. I just wanted to get rid of the dot. Because, yeah.
He cracked the crystal too?
I can't believe I did that.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Awesome. Am I not causing, like, famines, though, if I destroy the crystals?
What's that? A Prime subscription to Miabyte. The void is generous.
With a Prime sub, the sub is not automatic. No, you have to come back and do it every 30 days. So if you've had a Prime sub and you assume it's been going to me, it really hasn't been. I'm very sorry.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh, nice. Good for editor. But you're here now, and that's, you know, we'll make the best of it. I think I just took the long way around. Man, your glyph. I mean, you have a... Oh, yeah, that's the 2-month badge. Never mind.
Oh,
It means that next month you'll be able to get the glyph. I mean, surely by this point, Sacred, you've earned enough channel points to redeem a glyph.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Thank you, Titan. I appreciate it.
You earned this.
Can't believe I'm a home wrecker. God damn.
Again, I may have more for you.
Anything going on?
How are you doing?
You have 16k.
Here you go.
Okay.
Think you can help?
So we've only got our main quests right now then. Downstairs. Oh. Anything else on the board? I love that the Moogle sounds were made like in how the hell do I get down there again? Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. Yeah. Oh, it is up and then down. Okay, cool. Up and to the left. Down those stairs. I was just getting confused about where the stairs were. Where the heck am I? Yeah, no, that way. And then to the left. I was just there. I ran the opposite direction. So that links back to the main area. I gotta remember that. Rather than going all the way back around. There's something very Monster Hunter about this base. You know what I mean?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started.
Didn't
work
finish
on
the game yet.
plating.
Tyson.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, I love Mid. She's so cool. She's so
What's
cute.
next?
Mid's
Helm,
amazing.
of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Feels very
Salvage from
Monster
the
Hunter
ruins.
World. Yeah.
I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Did Mid get a new collar?
Ah, but we don't have to.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Is Mid like 16 or something?
What's the name back there? Will give you all details.
Give you all details.
What's her name? Right.
How old is Mid supposed to be? Because, like, her outfit is really cool looking. I love the asymmetrical boot thing she's got going on. Like, they don't match. They're not the same height. They're the same boots, but they're not. It's very cool. Also, she has a cut in the boots as well. Okay, that I'm not so fond of. But, are they actually boots or are they, like, just pant legs? I'm trying to figure that. They are boots, because, like, she's wearing leather underneath leather, though. Interesting. It does look good, though. Cannot believe they said that character's Mid. She's pretty cool. Mostly Mid, though.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Tomes may have a page on her.
Mid said I should speak with you.
Femme Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Plans then.
Zoinks!
Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt
Oh, that's
with by
Shaggy.
means
Wait,
of
female
the
Fred?
thermal
Oh my
displacement
god, yeah,
stack,
Fred is different
which
than Shaggy.
disperses
You're right.
it into
Oh,
the surrounding air.
I'm
Now,
so...
were we to rely
so
on
embarrassed.
thermal plating alone to achieve
They got
this
names
effect,
wrong.
the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today.
Wait,
And
what?
not only that,
Oh,
they're
fallen
also waterproof
ceramics.
and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
So they need to get some, like,
Mid
fallen
said
parts.
we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
They're called the Fallen Ruins because I'm
It's
assuming
in
they came from
Lord's
space,
Pass,
right?
near Lost Wing. The thing is,
And that's why Ultros
well,
looks the way it does, because he's either an
probably should
ancient
have
or an
arranged to
alien,
have
and I'm
the
thinking
pieces we need
alien.
brought here sooner.
Not
You
Ultros,
see,
sorry,
a certain
Ultima.
Unwanted
I've been playing
visitor
through my
has taken up
Ultros.
residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's going to be
Cool. I
considerably
should have
more
new
dangerous
merch
than
coming
that.
out this month as well, with a different merch
see.
producer.
Then I suppose I'd better deal with this
Hopefully,
unwanted
fingers crossed,
visitor
coming
for
out for
you.
my birthday.
Would that help?
Hasn't been
very
announced
much.
yet, it's still in the works, so
Thank you, Sid.
whether or not that happens, who
I'll
knows.
gather
Hi,
my team and
Lumpy.
head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
But yeah, if you'd like to support merch this month, do you remember when I said the Daki chat a very long time ago? Like 3 years ago, I got Daki art. I think I've found a place that can produce the Daki. So yeah, prep yourself. Prep yourself. Call them falling because they craft airships across the landscape.
Why would anyone want to do that?
I mean, do they all look like airships, though? Is the question. They could be airships, or they could be, like, spacefaring ships. We have no idea. Dakimakara. Dakimakara. Do you know what a Dakimakara is? Body pillow, basically. If you want a Miabyte body pillow, it might actually be your chance. And I got a very, very cool hoodie design coming as well, hopefully.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Cool. New saved bearers, I guess. Where do I go from here? Oh, I didn't look at the thing next to mid. I'll look at the thing next to mid. When I get there. I gotta look at the local map. Where are we going? Down there? Okay. Wait, why is the sound so dark here? You will wait for the new design? Hell yeah. Hey, Sector 6! Thanks so much for the raid! Get a shout out for Sector 6 please. What things have you been up to today? I tried to put both sentences together and it didn't quite work. Foam Stars! Oh yeah. How's Foam Stars treating you? Oh my god, look at those OG! Those OG freaking Final Fantasy 7 emotes. I want to put my equivalent emotes in there as well. Where's my Final Fantasy 7 emotes? All of these ridiculous things. Is that all of them? I guess the Chimkin as well. Oh, and that too. Yeah. Wait, why did I put a big round face in there? Oh, it overwrote Mia's rage as a different emote in my chat. My FFZ has... I've got 2 Mia's rages, apparently. I've got one which is Tifa, and I got one which is... And I got one which is old me with a big mouth. Yeah. Keeping the hype going for the state of play later. Hell yeah. Let's go. We're gonna be co-streaming that. Looking forward to just hanging and watching it. Like flesh you? Yeah, flesh me. I like how I'm just avoiding most fights at this point. I can't be arsed. If I'm on my chocobo, I don't care. I need my I need my abilities ready. You like flesh me? It's nostalgic. I mean, I don't hate myself, chat, if that's what you're saying. But you forgot. Oh, I did, because that's an animated emote. It's in a different section. Yeah, that's Sleepy Cloud.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins...
You're gonna wish I had the XP and AP later? No doubt. I'll do some,
Would you mind?
Well, there's some grinding off stream, if that's the case.
I'll be right back.
You're not saying that? You're saying you like me? Aww. Oh, thank you, hun. I appreciate it. Right, so we've got to kill the creature in the ruins. What is it? Oh, there's a box of things there. I need to get that. It's an Araman!
Our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Hello there. Ow. Wait, what was happening? Oh god. What happened? Wait, did I have Doom on me and I didn't realize? I had Doom on me and I didn't even realize. I was like, what is that big circle? Is that my attack? I didn't realize it was, okay. Well, that was embarrassing. I wasn't paying attention at all. That was a spectacular death. Oh, that was so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, yeah, you cast Doom. And there we go. No, 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 no. There we go. Now I can do this. Safely. Can't see anything. Attack already, Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's more challenging if I don't use my attack. I'm a little bit out of practice. Great. It's easier if I'm not connected. Here. God damn it. God damn, the timing on that is so annoying. I need to get close to him. He's quaking again. He's got me quaking in my boots. I thought he missed me. Sorry, I'm doing really badly. Jesus Christ. Okay, the second one follow-up.
Let's try.
Isn't good. What the hell is that? Get back here. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've definitely killed him before his stagger gets back. There's no way I don't. Quite a friend of yours. Don't be afraid. Those large powers are better for enemy groups or large enemies that have the ability that can be hit more than once. Yeah. Oh, defo.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid!
It's more area control, right?
Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Cute. Dope. I love this. All right. Level up. See, I leveled up. I'm good. Got the Eye of the Warrior. Increases strength, tonic duration, or using crafting. Screw that. So now they can get the stuff with no problems. This does feel very much like Final Fantasy XIV, though, in terms of the way the quests are like. It doesn't all feel narrative. It feels like Final Fantasy XIV quests where it's like, go here. Okay, there's a problem here. Now you have to clear the way so these people can do something. Rather than it being, I don't know, feeling more narratively fulfilling. Because like something like Final Fantasy VII is broken up into a similar kind of... Final Fantasy VII Remake is broken up into like a similar kind of... Here's an area where you can do story and here's an area where you can do side quests. But there's no like true base in that. It's all one linear narrative. Whereas in this, multiple enemies. Yeah. Hello. I'm trying to get everybody in a straight line. Here we go. Oh, I missed that one. God damn it.
Over here.
We're in level 13. Why am I even using that? I gotta go back to mid. What was I saying? I've forgotten what I was saying. Epic. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII is a lot more linear. So it's broken up into the story sections and then like side quest sections and the story sections again. But it all feels... Jesus. I need water. Jesus. It feels very like driven. Whereas some of the quests in this feel like MMO quests where they feel more like side quests. And it feels like padding. So that these quests where I'm collecting materials, it feels like MMO padding. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It feels like Final Fantasy XIV rather than being narratively engaging. Fetch quests, yeah. Which is something that is probably because it's from the same team that makes Final Fantasy XIV. So. Because I feel like the world is really cool, the production is really cool, but the quests themselves are very, like, I'm playing in a very, like, high-budget MMO. Oh, I can't talk to her on that side of the table. Oh, while I'm here, though. Midadol Telemon. Daughter... Wait! What? It's Sid's daughter? Wait, what? Since when? Since when? How did I miss this? How did I... I didn't know Sid had a daughter. I mean, it made sense, but when she showed up, I was like, who the hell is she? I've never met her before. Since Sid did the nasty with... Wait. Hold on. Is that Garuda's kid? Because they used to be together. And she looks like her a little bit. No, it's not Garuda's kid. Okay. All right. Daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the University of Canva. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father and an even greater aptitude. She's well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology, as any scholar in the twins, and means to put that knowledge in service of the Hideaway. Would she have been a little kid at the beginning of the game then? Like, would she have been a wee bebe, like in the first part of the Hideaway? All things considered. And we're building the Enterprise.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
It's interesting how in both this and 15,
right.
Sid hasn't been the mechanic character, but like somebody related to Sid has been, like either Mid or Cindy.
Engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. which is why you need proper shielding.
The engineer
A prism
character,
for
sorry.
the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside.
11.
A triple thick layer of tempered steel might
Wait, who
do it.
was? I
Other
didn't
stuff
play
that the
11.
Fawn
Who was?
used, but
Who's
they're
the
both
Cid
too heavy.
like in 11?
The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the brine.
Oh, she
before
would have
we
been
even
like 11
started.
years old, is what you're saying.
I need
Sorry.
something light, but I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
So how old is she now then? How many years have passed since then?
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Now, when she talks like that, then if her dad's Sid, like she's from up north, because she is. Her dad's Sid. Makes sense. Right then, let's go see Hippocrates. Wiki says she's 16. Yeah, figured as much. That is a no-go. She's cute, but I was like, she's 16, isn't she? She's gonna be 16. She's like a Yuffie style character. So who's the mum? That's a good question. That's not a reveal or anything, Titan, of who the mum is. I know my way around the hideaway a little better now. No? Do we know who the mum is?
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
We know it's not Garuda, so
Well,
I'm
actually,
assuming you
it's
know
for
who
me
it
this
is
time.
then.
Could you take a look at this?
The thermal shielding designs. I can't believe I didn't know that mid is... No. I need to update some of these commands.
Shielding for a mithril?
Mia's raid is different now.
Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials.
Even the name mid,
Shielding needs to be
Sid,
able to resist
yeah.
extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
He looks like a very classic Final Fantasy character.
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But
So this
Bardolph
short
must
versus
varnish
Adolphus.
every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of
Pitch.
pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So there are dragons in this game.
It might be
Other than,
applied
like,
to some material or
Bahamut and
other
Co.
in order to provide the protection mid requires. As to how best to apply
I fought a
it
dragon,
to
didn't
what
I?
material,
What a
perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk
fire
might give
dragon.
assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might
I
have.
completely forgot I fought a dragon. It was a
You
boss.
would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients.
I was like, I can't wait to fight a dragon.
Specifics of how
And then
it might be
realized
most effectively put to
I
use
fought a
with these
dragon.
two flames.
It was in the
knowledge
fire
of the
area.
past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Was it in the fire area? No, it was in the lunar area. It was a lunar dragon.
And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Not lunar, sorry, the fallen ruins. It was like a ruined dragon. I keep calling them lunar for some reason. Because they remind me of the Final Fantasy IV moon area. Maybe they came from Meteon. Not
So you need a
Meteon.
hand, do you?
Whatever it's called.
I'll
The
be
star.
heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help.
Should have been Sambrek.
And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
I can't remember that dragon
Always.
fight. Everything is like
Well, it's
Meteor.
Jill's game.
Meteor.
Thank you.
I am sure
Which sounds like
either of
Meteor.
these fine
That's
young
so
minds
funny.
would prove indispensable
Oh my
in
god.
research.
It sounds like
I
Meteor.
leave the decision as to who will go with whom.
How did
in
I
your
just...
capable hands, Clive.
How did I just get that? Why is Jill so quiet? I don't know, do you want me to turn the volume up? Speak with...
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
She just didn't say anything that whole conversation.
Chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited.
Chocobo
Effects for which
eggs.
they were
Do
once
you reckon they
highly
eat chocobo
prized.
eggs? In that
So
case
much
then? I mean,
so,
they
in
just said
fact, that they were
they eat
harvested
them.
almost to extinction. Hence,
God,
Moondew's
imagine
only
having a
fallen in
massive
favor.
chocobo egg for
Now,
breakfast.
of course, they can be obtained with ease.
Hmm.
You should be able to find everything you need at the market in North.
So you know like an ostrich
Is
egg,
that so?
chat.
I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway.
Can you make a
I'll set out now.
giant...
Join me there when you're ready.
Can you make a giant, like, fried egg with an ostrich egg? So I'm assuming with a chocobo egg, you could
You
make
two
a
enjoy
massive
yourselves.
You too, Talia.
fried egg with a chocobo egg. Dope. Ah, God. How long does this section of the game last where it's literally just fetch quests to build a ship? Because this is definitely where I'm feeling the lull, right? This is definitely the whole... this feels like padding. This feels like the part in the story of like Endwalker or something where instead of actually getting on with the story, you now have to do like a billion things before the story continues. I don't know how many quests it lasts for, but it felt too long. Yeah, this is very 14. This is the worst part about this.
Do you see anything you like?
No, not
I'll
actually.
be here if you need me.
But you were all asses to me. I've just realized. I'm buying anything off you.
Pepio nuts.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
Find 18 different carrots. Like the
only
wine
just
quest in A
started.
Realm Reborn. Yeah.
I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic?
This definitely
I'll
suffers
find
from
the
that.
other
This
things we
feels
need.
like it should be a
We can
side
meet by the
quest.
gate when we're finished.
This shouldn't be a main quest because it feels like it should be a side quest. Like,
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
enjoy your
Friend
lurk,
of the
Sacred.
innkeeper is a friend of mine.
What did I need?
Ah, yes.
Garlic. The square grapes.
What do you want?
I have square grapes, funnily enough.
Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
I got them at FanFest. I got a square grape stress toy. Oh, what a cool quest. What a fantastic quest that was. Sorry. I don't get very angry at this game. I know we've talked about like the weird like slavery thing within it, but this quest is probably the worst quest so far.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Is there any reason you picked the other lady instead of Jill? To be fair, probably cool dialogue in this section. Because, like, I thought maybe we'd be fighting something on the way, so Jill would come in handy. But now I'm kind of, like, sad that I didn't bring Tarja. Because Jill seems to be useless here, and Tarja seems like she'd know more what she was doing. More like what she would be
Garlic
doing.
and Pepio nuts.
Plus,
Perfect.
honestly,
Now
I
all
prefer
that remains
Tarja's
is for
character.
Hippocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Jill is a tortured soul. I get it. And, like, the two are fated to be together, but she has a very, like,
But before we head
Rosa,
out,
and this is very Rosa and
would you walk
Cecil.
with me a while?
It feels like they're already supposed to be together. And so it's a foregone conclusion that they're going to end up with each other. So it just feels a little boring. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any stakes in this relationship. You know what I mean?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
narratively, it just feels a little
It's good to
boring.
get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith?
Like,
taking
they're...
in the sights and smells.
It's cute. Don't get me
Could I
wrong.
forget?
It's cute.
Torgles
The
on
childhood
tits.
friends
Remember how his
basically
nose would pick up at the scent of sausages?
learning
We'd
to
go
love each
racing
other.
away and we'd have to go running after
But
him.
it's not exciting.
Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of.
Is this meant to be like a
Ollie in
date?
Kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies.
Wait, could I have had a
You
date
might
with
like to share one
Taja?
with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make.
This music reminds me of
What
the
do you
music in
think?
10.
I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried to slice the butcher's
Doodle-a-doo,
dry-cured ham and it was just...
doodle-a-doo, 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 doodle-a-doodle-a-doo,
Sorry.
doodle-a-doo,
It's just...
doodle-a-doo.
You're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
That's the trauma. Yeah.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I think maybe it hits a little bit too close to home as well. Like sometimes I feel like I'm not allowed to be happy. That I shouldn't be happy. That's somewhat wrong. And it's also wrong for me to take a break. It's
Well,
wrong for me to
I suppose
look
we must
after
be getting
myself.
back. I need to give these ingredients
Look after
to
my mental
Hippocrates and
health.
Talia.
Because I
I'll
always
see you
need
at
to
the
be doing
hideaway.
something. I always need to be proving my value in some way.
I will. You too.
And I really wish I knew what drove that into me. I gotta keep reminding myself it's okay not to have to do stuff all the time. Thanks, Helvetica. Okay.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Do you think that Ishtola likes head pads? That's a question.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia.
You think she
how we
secretly
might
loves
best go
them
about
but has to yell at
preparing the
people that
moon dew.
try? Yeah.
Now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Do you feel like Shadowbringers
is
changed the way
underway,
that her character was
under the
perceived?
watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right
Yeah.
then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
She was a minor in A Realm Reborn.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Damn, how old was she?
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame.
'Cause she definitely felt like
I was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
a bit more authoritative as soon as she changed
It will merely be a
costumes.
matter of applying the one
Like
to the
as
other.
soon as she took up the mantle of
Followed
Matoya.
by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone
She felt like she became far more authoritative.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
And hadn't they been there for a while as well? Hadn't they been there for like a year or something? By the time that you get there, because of like the weird time dilation. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, that time dilation doesn't exist anymore.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Because in the cutscene, like, it looks like Reen is a lot younger than she is as well in like that opening cutscene. Report back to Mid. You're joking. It keeps asking that. He must find it unbelievable.
I went up to give some breeze to the chocobo.
Time passed differently for a couple of them. Yeah, whoever got there first was there the longest, right? So they were there for like several years.
Mid hasn't been.
I am not lost. Sorry. Going this way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh my god, should she? It's amazing. Good for editor. I've only heard that like 3 times now. Tancred was there for 5 years. Oh, is that why in that cutscene Reen looked a lot younger? Because he must have got there early. And then found a girl that looked like Minfilia and was called Minfilia.
A coating that should provide the protection you need.
So helped her
He's
escape.
supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Alfie and Alice were there the shortest time.
I'm just the errand boy.
I love how
Right then,
we're playing
let's
16
start
and just
working out
talking
how
about
to bolt all these
14.
bits together. To the Black Hammer.
It's like a far more interesting conversation at this point. I'm sorry, but this is so dull, this part of the game. Like, let's build a ship. We go on several side quests.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
You want to make a didgeridoo?
Displacement stacks.
It's the sequel to the didgeridoo, the didgeridoo-dah.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is.
Who's the hottest character in this
Let's
chat?
take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
I mean, you
Oh,
can't
bring
really
me the
beat
biggest salmon you can find.
Karen, can you?
This is gonna
I
require
mean,
some
God.
precision.
Karen,
webbing.
though. Oof. I like how she laughed then, but her mouth didn't move. And she wasn't even smiling. Her mouth was closed and she laughed. What? Yeah, I feel like this part of the story wasn't really done with much love by the devs. I'm sorry. This felt like they thought that the game was going to be too short, so they needed filler. This feels like a filler arc.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
So they can craft with like fallen materials then.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
You haven't seen everyone, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
So go do their first quests again. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the
Oh
rest.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They literally just said all that crap that you just had to do. We're gonna make you think for a moment that you gotta do it again. Oh my god. They knew what they were doing. They knew it. They knew what they were doing. That doesn't make it better. That makes it worse. They literally joke about making you do it again. Oh my god. All this filler that you just did. We're gonna joke that you have to do it again because you probably hated it. I feel like that's Yoshi. That's like Yoshi P's like like a goddamn practical joke. I hope it's not going to be too far. And I hope it's not going too far, but being hard on yourself can be good for driving and growth in moderation. It's just difficult to balance objectively. Friends can offer a good grounding and let you know when you're being too inward, if that makes sense. Anyway, life's a journey. You'll get where you want to eventually. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Do you know what, like, surprises me about...
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it.
this
But now she's
Mida's
so close
character?
to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that.
I love
I
her.
want her to be just a life
She's
boat for us
great.
to cling to if things get desperate.
She's fantastic. But
I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
oh my god, she's Gen Z. She's literally Gen Z.
And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Mid is Gen Z. No.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit
On
to
God.
sail,
She's gonna
I'm
start
putting
saying
her
stuff
in
like
your
on God
command.
and gyat.
Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Okay, so
You,
what confuses me about Mid?
You were going to visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Dope. Okay, so about Mid. Was I just not paying attention? Or did Sid just not talk about Mid at any point during the time that he was around us? Like, you would think that when he was dying, he would have mentioned, like, building a better world for his daughter or something like that. Or, like, doing anything for her as, like, a character point. He didn't talk about her at all. And that's really weird to me. He did mention having a daughter that was off somewhere studying, but only once. You would think that he'd be...
You earned this.
I think he'd be more like...
I may have more for you.
I want to build a better world for everybody, and then, like, especially my daughter, too.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the
Or, like, give you a message for his daughter or something. Or anything.
visiting her old dad's grave.
I know it's incredibly stoic, but still.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing.
She just doesn't want to visit the
She'll probably
grave.
be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Make for the foredeck.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Might be optional side character convo at some point, I don't know, but yeah, she should have been mentioned more.
You in a
Considering she
hurry,
becomes such an
all
important part of the story.
Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers.
Jesus.
Got some life in her, ain't she?
Yeah, but she ain't got a chocobo.
Anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Wonderful
A
obelisk.
letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person.
Unky needs help.
Bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Tellerman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canervian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dry docks, no matter how deserted. And if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be too long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn of us of any impending attacks. I trust you will give this a proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Jiren. Bum, 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 bum. I'm fighting Goku right now.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Bum? It's the Ultra Instinct theme, because Jiren is a character in Dragon Ball Super who fights Goku. Never mind.
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
You can't force the girl.
So hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish.
Wait, is the old hideaway in Canva?
Field of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Personally? Oi!
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
Right then.
She's telling the truth at least.
That's what I want to do to all the baddies in this game. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Sid's legacy. We're gonna go visit the grave. Kiss them? Yeah, of course, kiss them. That's it. That's it. With the gun in my hand, I would be kissing them. So what is the symbol for?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone.
Kiss, kiss, brap, brap.
His shadow looms over us no longer.
The kiss of death.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once.
Now I'm just thinking about Ranma.
If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Oh, I need to take my medication.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
Take your meds, chat, if you haven't already. Med check.
And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Aww. The old gang. Well, technically, Phoenix Down doesn't bring you back from death. It just brings you back from being KO'd.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Defeat doesn't necessarily mean death in Final Fantasy. I mean, it pretty much does if everybody gets knocked out. It's like Pokemon. Pokemon don't die. The
wasn't the most scenic view back then.
The Blight.
But it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on.
So when did the Blight start, is the question.
And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Especially now that they know that the other crystals have gone.
Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
Pretty
If you're
sure.
off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Is he the gentle giant stereotype? Like Lenny.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad market.
She's great.
It's managed
She's
by
best
the
girl.
Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
He's on her wrist.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Years ago,
Be
Jill is from
careful.
the Northern Kingdom. The Blight hit there, and they
always.
started a war with Rosaria to move it into its territory. Jill was taken as a political prisoner to force a truce. Wait, was she part of like some kind of royalty there then?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Yeah. So a kingdom was defeated. But I guess she doesn't blame Rosario because Rosario was only protecting itself. Interesting. Or she was too young to understand. Side quest. There's a side quest there. Or is that just something else? Where is it? Where it be? Reading table. Okay. 2 markers. Oh, I can't have 2 markers. Gotta go back down to Mid's dungeon. Alright. I think Clive's chambers. Hold on. What's it saying underneath Clive's chambers? That make no sense.
Crack the crystal too? You're joking.
I'm not joking, actually. Never joking. I never joke about things. You've got mail. Oh my god. I was thumbing through the hideaways ledgers at Otto's behest, and I might have come across something that might need your attention, and maybe, and I mean immediately. You'll know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Cool. Bunch of different side quests. A bad feeling. Who's that? Oh, it's Karen. Something ain't right with that hound of yours. But please, your lordship, come pay me a visit at the tool.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
God damn it. This is amazing. It's just Clive talking to himself now. The pen is mightier. What was that? Open 10 letters of the reading table. Nice.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
I I did that one. That's good. That's good. There's one more over there as well, so we'll get that while we're at it. So much going on. Why couldn't I just go and speak to her, like, directly instead?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Unless these are, like, the DLC quests.
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats.
Are these DLC quests?
He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him.
Not DLC.
Which is why I'm
so weird.
That his mind's on something else.
Why wouldn't it just tell me to go straight to them instead, rather than writing letters to me?
Usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A
frost
wolf.
I bought the
That's what the lawsman
I bought the Torgal
Then
flesh.
maybe this all has
Haifa.
something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Oh yeah.
Instead of everything, you mean?
They saved
Perhaps.
They saved Jill's life from being executed. Jesus Christ, that must have been like more trauma. All the trauma. Every piece of trauma imaginable. Right.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
What was it?
That was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Cool.
So that's what's troubling you.
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Okay. She's right there.
You're looking well, Karen.
It's called Skibbity Toilet, Clive.
Out with it.
I hate that so
I want
much.
to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric. If you take me meaning.
I don't take you meaning. I don't know what that
Appreciate the
means.
warning.
Dope. I'm gonna go collect that other side quest first, because that's more important. Down in Mid's dungeon.
I went up to give some greens.
You really love her now because she smokes. I like that. I love the fact she smokes.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
Okay, chat. We gotta go to Mid's dungeon. Sorry, I'm trying to like set up something to go live later. Simultaneously.
Might need some help tidying up that workshop.
Nice. Cool.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother. If you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Who's this guy?
It's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping
I'll
you
go buy some coffee filters. Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll buy some coffee filters.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
Oh my god, he wants a Brita filter.
I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. Do you know what I found out?
I'll go get you a Brita filter.
Remains of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the
What is this
Hogwarts one
acting?
just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. and a good hunting, eh?
Yeah. Not prioritizing this quest. The sound of that voice, that was brilliant. I like that. That was great. Oh god, I wish I could just teleport over there. There's so much to do before I do the next main quest. Should have given me this during the fetch quest, chat. I don't know why they left it till now. I feel like this should be more so integrated and not all like thrown at you at once. And there's new hunts. We barely did any. Okay. All right. Well, I know what we're doing for the next hour and a half. Ask about bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for a bomb king? Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. All right. Cool. So we still got the Breaker of Worlds, which is an S rank. And we got the Bomb King. Curse Breaker aiming for the Imperial Chase. Took a wrong turn in a nearby wood at the Croc Sambrek. The Croc Sambrek. Can we write that down? I'll write that down. The Croc Sambrek. The ruins of a fallen airship. Okay. And what else? Breaker of Worlds. Discover a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. Rosarian ruins. Well, I know where that area is, right? Maybe that's that door I couldn't access earlier. Alright, then.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I don't want to be listening.
Is this better?
Is this better, my love?
Listen, I've some bad news.
Is this alright,
Turns
Hatatan?
out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Oh, no.
What a surprise.
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get
Try and get Clive to do it.
You know, he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan? Right? Well,
I have a cunning plan.
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends
5 million gil.
Each.
Each!
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you.
Oh my god.
This is my fault.
Oh my god.
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We
What a
might
dick,
have
though.
Lord Rosfield's purse enough.
I
After
should
the
be
king's
more.
ransom we had off him, he
Feel
deserves
like
better than to see
I'm the
our
same way
begging
with money,
bowl.
though.
Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
I haven't even got that much gil in
That doesn't mean
14.
you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is
I've
there
only got
anything I
like
can do to help?
1.2 mil.
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Oh.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Oh no.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
That's so dumb. I got 2 star rubies. Let's go. Gotta deliver to Martha and Isabella. I've also got to speak to Harpocrates. Is that about Torgal? Probably. Yeah. So I prioritized the blacksmith quest, so this one will be about Torgal. He gets this big old library to himself on the hull of the ship.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal.
Sorry, not hull. Is it the bow of the ship?
He's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to
He
sustain,
needs to be fed more.
it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient.
He needs real
Frost
meat.
wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
There is so much happening.
Seems like a good place to start.
We've got an hour and a half
Clive.
left, chat. An hour and a half left. Oh, I need to get caught up on what things
My
have been
knowledge
happening.
is yours. I only hope the bone, if not,
Okay. Let's get
I have
caught up.
compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Yeah, he looks like such a goddamn Final Fantasy, like an old Final Fantasy character. Like Hippocrates. He looks like he'd fit in like Final Fantasy IV, like easily.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I do like that they've got this in here, but I won't be going through it on stream. Student of engineering at the University of Canada. She is well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar of the twins. Yeah, I read that. She's well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technologies as any scholar in the twins. What? This is the same thing. First encounter. Okay.
You are always welcome, Clive.
So he just mentioned he had a daughter, but nothing else. Okay. All right. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that's the hunt board. Oh wait, that's weird science. Hold on.
Ugh,
Wait, is the bomb thing part of weird science? The bomb thing's probably part of weird science, right? Which is that's the case. I have to go to the Croc and Sambrek. We'll see. I have a question real quick to ask my lovely sister. All right, question has been asked. All right, then. Yeah, let's go to Sambrek. The Croc in Sam... Whoa. Whoa. I've got all these side quests and they won't allow me to do them? Great. Awesome. Thank you for giving me all those side quests that I'm not allowed to do. I guess we're going here then. Has it been answered? It has been answered. Sounds like a much older like theme for some reason. Like it belongs in an older Final Fantasy game. Sounds very synthy. Like it should be on like a PS2 title.
How are you feeling?
Better.
I don't hate that. I kind of like it actually.
I'm glad to hear it.
Feels very
And
throwbacky.
Toggle helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Hey girl. So we have to do the main mission.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So we're gonna have to kill some people. Nice. Are those our enemies? Yeah. Another side
So
quest.
what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
This has got to be a trap.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
Let's just talk about this in front of ongoers.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
I feel like this is a scam. This feels like acting.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I suppose he's right, yeah.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I still don't trust this. This feels wrong for some reason. You know what I mean? This feels like a work.
Those two.
Yeah.
But if there are bandits lying in wait,
they're so
I
sketch.
should probably take it.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
And if you ever want to
Probably. Whoa! I could have sworn I like skipped there, but that's fine. Don't see anything. Super sketch. I'm making this harder for myself for the fact that I don't have... God damn it. I don't have, like, I'm not leveled. God damn it. And let's get some health back. That work out for you? Okay. Jill was just taking care of the others. That was great. I reckon they
dealt with.
didn't expect us to
Where's that cart?
to win that, I guess. No pickups or side things. I remember. Oh my god, there was a whole chest in that area before when I fought the Ironman, and I didn't, and I just ignored it after the battle because I died the first time. I'm a dumbass, that's why. I feel like it's probably just their wagon.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Now time to kill you for some reason.
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
We have a job for you. We want you to kill Sid.
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior.
What is this?
To market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about.
Why is this so sketch? What did I do? Did I kill the locals?
Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Is this going to be an ongoing side quest thing where those characters just keep popping up? I mean, I'm not against the idea. I love that idea, honestly. Very odd. That's so weird. That's a really weird side quest.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
Okay. I like this area, though. It's
Continues
kind
on the
of
other
cool.
side.
Thank you for the magic ash. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Hi, friends. Oh, I need to kill you first. Nodes suck.
This one.
It does feel like this is literally just what is it called in 14? The alien race. Not the alien race, like the ancient empire. The Allagans. It just feels like the Allagans again. If it isn't John Fantasy from the critically acclaimed series Final Fantasy, it's actually Ben Fantasy. Get it right. I'm playing Final Ben. Hi, Leivana. Welcome on in. How are you? How have you been? Welcome back.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power.
It is very pretty.
The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Sounded like
If
Clive
anyone ever
said.
manages to plumb those
So this
depths,
is the Mikess.
perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
Where do I get the
The
McNuggets?
gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
The Blight and the Bearers.
Dominance and bearers.
Oh, Dominance and Bearers. Okay. I thought the Blight
tell the
might have been a
truth,
curse.
I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse.
I think there was a battle with aliens.
The dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
You gotta scoot. Bye,
We'll have to keep our
Tom.
wits about us.
Thanks for being here. Yes, I know the story, Jill. I'm not saying it for you. I'm saying it for the onlookers. Who are the onlookers? Something happening?
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I just saw like 2 people walking around down there in the background. Multiple people and chocobos too. Heading for the ruins. Look at this big old city. Yo. This is where the Empire's based, right? The seat of the Imperial Court. Oh, is this going to be his mom again?
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
The baby. The small child.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
What about him?
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
He's a proxy. He's a proxy
for
king.
as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
What is up with Olivier?
There is other news.
He's really, like,
Leon.
he's too silent and too weird.
Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Oh my god.
The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
What is happening? Wait, is the boy a dominant? That's a weird way of knighting someone. What is happening?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces.
He keeps giving him flowers.
It is time to show the world the true
And
power.
then sending him into battle. What is this?
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Oh, he knows about Ultima?
Nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my
know about
mind
Ultima.
only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
She's my wife.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy. Sire,
Isn't heresy against, like, gods, though?
this audience is over.
Or is heresy against, like, monarchs in
Come,
general?
Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men.
He speaks.
They're so boring.
The kiddo is a god? How is the kiddo a god?
Hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Is he a dominant? Or maybe the kid has...
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
That is what the Emperor said, but there's no explanation for that at the moment. So many questions. Does homophobia exist in this kingdom
Dion.
as well?
For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What does base-born
What do
mean?
you know of my blood?
Oh. Hold on. No! Not real. No! Oh no, I missed it! I was gonna press the button. I thought the cutscene was still going. I wanted more info.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
God damn.
Run like the wind.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Hold on. Can I travel anywhere else yet? I can travel again. I can travel again. I can do side quests. Yes! Okay, cool. Side quest time. Let's go! Why does Clive's mom look the same age as Jill? She aged incredibly well. Jill was tortured. There's a big old difference.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drape's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
People are pissed. So they're in here somewhere, or upstairs at least. Oh!
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
I mean...
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
Oh, he's lost his
He's
luggage?
also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I'm translating for you,
I
chat.
suppose a
Don't worry.
certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen.
Is anybody going to be checking out Foam Stars? I think it's out
And
today,
I'll
right?
retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Yeah. I didn't listen to a word he said. Sorry, I was like in my own world. But first, I'm just going to go to where it says the Valcroy Desert. I need to find the stolen items.
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah, because he had his luggage stolen, so I need to get it back. That's what's happening. GG, Mia. Hey, listen. Okay, I was posting a thing in the square-enix server that I'm in. The square-enix creator server that I'm in. About 16, actually, funnily enough. To make sure that people knew that we were streaming, in case any creators wanted to come in and hang out. Hold on. Okay, that's on that side. Good. I mean, I didn't have to do that, but I'm doing it, right? Also, I'm pretty sure I never changed the thumbnail for the stream settings here, and I should probably do that too. No, I don't want to deal with you. Thank you. Can the doggos just chase me? I'm like surprised there's no like giant antlion or anything like that in this game. Super surprised. Also, I need to make sure that this has the right thumbnail. Edits. Because I don't think it does have the right thumbnail. Yeah, it still says part 6 on here. Let me change that to the part 7 one, which is in here. Let me save that real quick. Right, so there it is. I gotta find another one of these guys. God damn it! All right, I've updated it.
Company.
Hi,
Come on,
friends.
lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Wah! I wonder if there'll be more enemies. Alright, now I can see. That was the wrong button, Mia. That's the right button. God damn it. That sound effect was hilarious. just take the attack.
Get him. Over here.
Get a little bit of health back. The innkeeper. The innkeeper.
Get him.
That's so funny. You don't know the difference between nuggets and tenders? Okay, so one uses chicken breast, the other one uses processed chicken. The other one is actually like strips of chicken. And the other one
Must be Ignac's luggage.
is
Nothing seems to
like
be
processed
damaged.
chicken.
All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
That's how I can say they're objectively better. Okay, which one do you think? Don't forget you can use magic at the end of your combo for an extra hit. I keep forgetting that.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, what, he's going by Wyvern. Oh, is that what the W's for on the back? Wyvern.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
We got 25
Radim
minutes.
here tells
We
me
got an
you
hour,
wished for an
actually. It's not till 11:30.
Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship.
I wonder if I'll visit them at some point.
No combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
Okay, so it's a one-time use thing.
Brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question.
The
Why, they
outer
use a
aisles where they
whetstone,
keep the
of
toilet
course.
paper and cleaning products.
Whetstones, rather.
Is it a
whole array
katana?
of them ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of
Are you doing okay? Yeah, why? Just a little tired.
the secret ingredient.
Why?
Byron, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Never mind.
Thank you.
So the W is for Wyvern,
My
then.
lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
Wait, what is Clive's second name?
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to
Rosfield?
count,
Oh, yeah, it's
but
Rosfield,
only
isn't it?
one do I consider my
Of Rosaria.
nemesis,
Then there's the W for
Lord
Wyvern.
Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
His uncle.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
You don't think it's a W? You don't think it's a W?
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
So it just looks like a W, but it's not a W. I mean...
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Stands for Wasfield. Wasfield. That is totally a W. It's the symbol of the hideaway. And I don't get it. Alright, so we can go back shortly. But I also need to go to the Croc, which is... Wait, is this Sambrek? Where's Sambrek? Hold on. This is Dalamil. Where is Sambrek? Sambrek, 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 Sambrek. Sambrek over here. Orbel Downs, Lost Wing, Central Sambrek. Yeah, okay. Lost Wing is Sambrek. The fact that I forgot that this was a 3D map is ridiculous. That's so kind of like cute and cool looking. All things considered. Alright, so we need to go to the Croc. Where is the Croc? The Croc is in Sambrek. So where is it? The Veil's over there. Payback. What are you? There's other points of interest that I don't think we've visited yet. Oh, this is the area where all the person killed the slaves. Person killed the other peeps. What about the Oroville Downs? Can I... Oh, I've got to just zoom in to see what they say, I guess. Baywatch. Penitence Gate. So I'm assuming this is still part of Sambrek, right? So where the hell is the Croc? I feel like I'm being such a dummy right now. Is there a, yeah, we're in the Holy Empire of Sambrek, so... Where is the Croc? This whole thing is a Croc. That's where the bomb was, wasn't it? Can't go that way. Oh, maybe it's here? But there's no... I could check that out. Not me finding that out just now. It's overlapping symbols? What is it overlapping symbols for? If it looks like a W and quacks like a W. It said the Croc Sambrek. But I didn't, like, specifically read the rest of it.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I don't know where the Croc is, and I can't see it on the map, so maybe it's down there. I mean, feel free to look it up. I might just not have that area yet. Is that the same Chocobo from the beginning? It is! It's Ambrosia! We found her. Like, fighting bandits. So there is a side quest where it's about bandits. A pack of chocobos like fighting bandits, and it turned out to be Ambrosia. Because of course it did. It's got a little eye patch for where she got hit in the eye with the stone. From the explosion. Was it an explosion? I've not been this way yet. The Dragon's Eyrie. I should really be doing more investigations down here. You found a map, but you're not sure how you're going to relay the information. Hotter and colder, I guess. The Imperial Chase. I've not been down here yet. It's got to have something to do with a hunt or a side quest, no doubt. That's Heaven Hall, so this isn't it.
No need to ride from here.
Cool looking place, though. I'll have to come here at some point. This looks like an arena. There'll be a hunt down here at some point. I'm actually going the right way. Oh, hello. Oh, well hidden. So that's a B rank hunt. I shouldn't be in too much trouble. Oh, oh yes, the ruins. That's it, because they said that it was in some ruins. This is the Bomb King then, in theory. It's gonna come to life. Oh god. Great. Watch it call for backup now, though.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Does that not get rid of projectiles? Whoa, okay. I can't see anything. Why can't I? Of course.
Nice try.
Ah! Oh god. Oh god. Nah, this is getting out of hand. I should have waited.
To me, flames!
Jesus Christ. Do they die? Okay, they die. Okay, cool. They die. Right, just avoid these. I guess they just explode in that area then. Okay. Just trying to learn how it works. Don't think I can block fire with like a physical attack, right? Let's see if I can block that. No. That was so stupid. It's just straight up attacks too. He doesn't have like Oh, I lifted him off the ground though. That's good.
To me, flames!
Jesus Christ. This is going to be about dodging. Okay, they are exploding. Jesus Christ. Okay. I pressed the button, but it didn't work. I got lucky then.
This one. Over here.
Oh, the ground's on fire! The ground is on... Oh my god, my health!
Nice try.
Maybe I should try and be a little bit further away. Alright. Uh-oh. That's fine. Jesus Christ. Woo! Nice. Oh god, that one's still alive. Fire attacks do barely anything. Jesus. My get out of jail free card.
Farewell.
Bombs don't have normal stagger gauges. That's really annoying. Good King Bubble Bomb. Good King Bubble Bomb. Bubble Bomb. Bubble Bomb. Bubble Bomb. Bubble Bomb. Okay. Bomb Ember. Now I can craft better
Your reign
stuff.
is over. Now to collect the app. This looks like the stuff.
Weird
Let's see if there's
science.
any more.
I love how cheeky the quest names are in this
That should do
game.
it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Heal me. Heal me, Torgal. No? Okay.
Get it, boy.
Goodbye, Torgal. Torgal is a good boy, though. He's the best boy. All right. We have something in Northreach. Let's go take care of that.
There's talk
Right.
that the glass gate flood.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again. It's all right.
Oh yeah, we owe a ruby, don't we?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
We owe you money.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
She wants money, not rubies.
You might finally be warming to me.
Oh.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around.
Wait, Otto
The
tried to
man
pay
owes
them?
me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
So you put it on the books
You once
regardless.
told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well.
How much is it
Otto
worth, you
is
reckon?
Lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes.
Oh no.
Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy. and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
All right, one down, another to go. We need to go to Martha as well. Martha! Why did you say that name? Let's go see Martha. Toxic masculinity. I don't see how that's relevant, but sure.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here.
Like women of means that have been helping the Hideaway.
Owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts.
Refusing to share their emotional burdens with their loved ones. Ah, yes, of course, that does
We were
apply.
hoping you'd take this as payment.
Like how his approach is different between Martha and the Countess or whatever her name is.
Star, Ruby. I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the Hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the Hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Now we're going to Cressidia next. To kill things. Where the hell is Cressidia? Oh, it is where I am. It's just out there. The Elder Antelope. North. This way. Yeah. Having 0 luck with relics? What are you trying to get? Stoic. I like the Green Sheaves area. It's kind of nice. It's the first explorable area. This was the area that I got to run around in and play in the open world segment in the demo. It just didn't let us go any further than up to the town to like see any of the quests or anything like that. Got to do the Chocobo side quest, that was about it. These are all level 19, so they should be pretty easy to kill if I really wanted to. I'm gonna have to go to a higher level area.
Nice boots you got there.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Cronin Prime. That's a shame. I don't want to fight that mini Minotaur. But I do want to fight.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
There are a few antelopes there. Oh, I didn't get any potions. Oh god, okay.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that.
Oh no! That's funny. It makes the others attack too. Sorry, I gotta kill your friendos. I'm gonna back up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up so I can get burned to a crisp. I'm not strong when I am getting burnt up. I killed it. Oh.
Enough.
They were all elder antelopes. I thought one was meant to be like a bigger one. That's weird. Is it going to be an even bigger antelope?
Will it be enough, I wonder?
You just killed like several carcasses. That was ridiculous.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks.
Yeah, which parts do you need? I can
There's
check
a
if I
big
got them
puppy
later.
on you. A very big puppy.
Torgal baby. Torgal is baby.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
This needs a lot more food. Right, so we did it all. Let's go back to the hideaway. The only thing we haven't done is the S Hunt rank, so we can do that after this, I think. Because we've still got half an hour left. Do you think that's more than enough time to jump into the next story section? Or continue the next story section, sorry? Let's talk to her about Torgal
I
first.
noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
Not so sure which section is next.
You could say that.
I'm going to try and like I'm going with what's his face, and he's a trader, and I'm posing as his. You're not strong enough for that as rank.
Leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
I got 5 actually.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Poor Hippocrates.
Sorry for the wait.
Can't believe he's saying I'm not
But
strong enough
hopefully
for an
an
S
agreement's
rank.
worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
I killed 1 S rank already, didn't I? Or was that an A rank? Didn't I kill an S rank?
A whetstone.
You love her snark.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Can I make new stuff now? Ah, so that's how that works.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. But good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade to rattle me.
But stronger.
There'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. It
I'll have a
has
look
much
later.
use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valesthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Is it just me, or are Clive's eyes like super weird?
I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive.
Like, they don't look living. They look like he died.
August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll
Like,
see
they
that
look
my
glazed
debt to you's
over.
paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Quest complete. Can I buy more stuff from him now? Oh, this is the second Blacksmith's Blues. I mean, the last time I did it, I could do something afterwards. Oh, Excalibur design draft. Necessary for crafting the sword Excalibur. Excalibur recipe unlocked. Is that good? Is that one of the best weapons?
Back, are you?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Oh, let's see what he's got. Excalibur. Oh, can I just make it? Bomb Ember. Grimlican Hide. Scarletite.
Should last you a good while.
Yes. Reinforce. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I was going to do before, because apparently none of them are as good as what I have now. Let's go. Hold on, I want to see how it looks. I want to see how it looks. Weapon. Excalibur. I mean, I suppose it looks fine. Not as cool as these other special looking blades, but it looks fine. For the modern day plays such as the Adventures of Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably. Historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valestia were for a short time united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon the drawing a sword from a stone is still a matter up for debate. Cool. So, oh, it does look nice though. Better weapon. Let's go. Let's go see Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive.
Yes, me.
Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
Is this a Torgal upgrade?
Recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation.
Mm-hmm.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
So what's the deal with Torgal then?
Suggesting
that Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Is this like sucking up powers?
That in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your
Oh my
brother,
god.
and even the late Cid.
He has.
In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty.
He's like me.
And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He's so cool.
More fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
He's a little bobbaloo. I do like that. Very cute, very cute. Caval's Fang. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency if I wear it. Interesting. But I don't get my dodge. I love my dodge, though. Oh. I mean, Torgal does slightly more damage. I guess that's not a big deal. Let's go see Otto. And then we'll finish off the Weird Science quest line. And honestly, that should get us close enough to the time that the state of play should
told me she was building a ship.
start. The time that it starts, sorry.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, I've got to go back to her. Great.
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Jesus Christ! Now I'm gonna go back to her. Oh my God! Let me just finish this section, please. Okay. I'll get her in a second. I'm going down to the dungeon.
I think Mid might need some help, Tony.
Mid's not here anymore. Mid left
All right there, Sid?
to go build an airship.
How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I got
I
it.
have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Nice.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
He's built like a
Very
filter
impressive.
system. Dope.
This is the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. I reckon I could work some magic on that.
You could. Oh,
What
please,
kind
more.
of magic?
Let me have more.
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Cool. Let him mess around with your bag.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right?
Should boil the pot and
Told you.
conversation should drip down to the other container. Yeah.
I think.
No. Thank you. for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag.
Nice.
I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Nope. So, treated potion satchel increases the consumable inventory capacity. Okay, we have to go back to Karen anyway, because we need to buy more potion space. I mean, we need to buy more potions for our potion space. Clive could buy new bags, but no, he has to find magic juices to make his bag more slippery. More flexible. More flexible. Now we can fit one more of each in. That's dope. That'll make fights a little easier as well. The harder fights. This worked out. Now we just need to do is get back to Karen.
I wish I could take one of our
Perfect.
I went up to give some breeze to the job.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed.
They don't want to be indebted,
Surely
I guess.
you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Fair enough. That sounds fair. It repays the debts.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby.
I mean,
a canny one, meanwhile,
couldn't they have done that in the first place?
From the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and asked twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only...
Oh, she already has one. Sorry, she already has one.
Would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
She already has one, though. She doesn't need two. So you're a prince now, astronaut. Always has been.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones.
Double the stones.
Thanks to this lump.
Double the beauty.
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
That's how I feel about trans femmes.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
To be fair, he still owed money, though.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close. Promising we'd one day sail the seas again.
You got someone pregnant?
That was... before fate stepped in.
His son died.
She was having none of it.
Yeah.
Magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his neck.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable.
Oh my
And
god.
the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he
That's
was
all
true
because
to his
Otto's
word,
son
too.
became a bearer.
Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man.
Can't imagine what that must
into the
feel like,
earth.
though. Your child is suddenly something that everybody else hates for no reason. I'm gonna try not to take it as a trans allegory. Otto's the real main character.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid.
Sid!
Saw the world
You're
for what it
alive!
really was, while the rest
Flashback,
of us
obviously.
were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
It's a good job we'd
He
like.
didn't let it stop him.
We're ending on this one.
He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true.
That's how it got started.
So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall.
How very cool.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
Aww. A letter.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Oh my god.
This note.
Bromance.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
God damn. I miss Sid.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Hi, King Kaneki. How you doing?
I just shoved
Get it
people in
together.
the right direction.
Get it together.
Don't be able to do that anymore.
I'm okay now.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Oh, that was deliciously acted. I love that. Well written,
Before
too.
you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
His goblet.
This'll do me just fine.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Oh my gosh.
Already have.
Oh, that's cute. Quest complete. Nice. We're getting those levels up. Sid's goblet. Displayed in Clive's chambers. It's a curiosity. Let's go. Has she got... Yeah, there she go. I figured as much.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
A light from the heavens.
You earned this.
What does it do? Increases healing potency of high potions.
All done?
Okay. Right then. So, I'm going to save real quick. And considering that the state of play is like 9 minutes away, we're going to call this here for Final Fantasy 16. And we're going to switch over to special events. Yeah. I'm going to switch over to special events. So if you've been watching this on the YouTube side, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling about Final Fantasy 16. And I will see you for part 8. I know it was a little bit shorter today, but yeah. Part 8, it will be up next, and we'll be continuing the story now that all those side quests are out of the way. A lot of side quests just being thrust at us. It felt like we did nothing but side quests today, but yeah. All right. See you on the other side, YouTube. Okay, so I'm grabbing the link.